Oh, thank goodness you're all right. When I heard you were gone, I felt so uneasy. Oh, it's Patty, by the way. Anyway, moving on.
I get that you were worried, but your greeting is a bit sloppy. Oh, hello. It's Tia.
Oh, but I'm so glad you're okay. Now we can supply you with all sorts of information.
That's not really the way an informant should speak, but I feel the same.
Now then, here's the best information we have for you today. Gemini's movements.
They didn't reveal their exact movements since you returned. The readings indicate that they are in Haruko-tan, but lately the Fall Spawn have been letting up on offense. It's weird because they were so active up until now. I wonder what they're up to.
I dare say! It seems as if they might not be doing anything. Whoa! Your ice-cold glare is stabbing! Think for a minute though, Tia. They're in Haruko-tan, but the Fall Spawn have relaxed their offense, and there are no major signs of activity. Judging from that information alone, you can only assume they're loafing around.
I wonder...
Just think about it, but use me instead of Gemini.
You instead of Gemini? Let's see. You're on the Ark's ship, but you don't collect any information. And don't seem to be conducting any investigation.
You've been slacking! That's ridiculous! What? What? I have readings of Fall Spawn in the area. Have you seen any? They were around here. The reading showed a lot of strong ones. Or are you yourself a Fall Spawn? Oh, just kidding. Joking. Don't make such a horrified face. Even I kid around. But, while it comes across as a joke, if you don't do something, it definitely could end up not being a joke. Get it? I'm telling you that you mustn't overdo it. But if you have to overdo it, there's no real reason to stop. You do you. No matter what happens, I'm just going to shoot those Fall Spawn and continue my murderous massacre! Why? Because that's what I want to do! Well, look who it is! It has been quite a while since we have seen each other. Since we last met, I survived the boot camp's Inferno Crucible and made my graceful return to the battlefield.
You went from flunking to barely keeping your head above water. Training is far from over.
Saga, I already know what you're going to ridicule. You needn't tell me. Why are you hounding me in the first place? I was simply taking one of my occasional breaks. Please, leave me be.
I can't do that. I am obligated to monitor you to ensure your actions don't negatively impact Bouncer class popularity.
You have so little faith in me, it's bracing. Oh, great! Say something comforting, I beseech you! Huh? Are you suffering from a grave ailment? No particular reason. Something just seemed off. I'm sorry if I upset you. My
my internal terror radar seemed to pick something up. But considering I'm quite useless to begin with, I recommend you pay it no mind. In any case, it's time for me to give Saga the slip. May we meet alone next time. Until then!
Katori is fundamentally lazy and unreliable, but her instincts are unimpeachable. I don't sense anything wrong with you, but if she thinks there is a problem, it may lurk somewhere deep inside. Remain vigilant. Now, if I may...
Do not torment her any further. Whatever you attempt is pointless. For her, only the worst possible outcome awaits. Whatever path you follow, the end will ever be the same. If you care about her, then do not hesitate. Kill her.
You've come as well. Is this about those eerie children? The Nightfallers, without a single exception, have been completely consumed. Even the Night Lord. The Nightfallers, running wild all over, have all borne those children. If I had realized sooner, if I had done something, such ruin could possibly have been avoided. Forgive me, Night Lord. Forgive me, Nightfallers. Father. I shall etch this regret into my mind. Consequently, I must dispel the Nightfallers' regrets. As the Ash Maiden of this planet.
We will appeal to the Daylord once more. If the situation has reached this point, even the Lord ought act.
We mustn't. It will only add to the number of victims. The Lord's strength is unnecessary on this occasion. I will settle things.
Then, at the very least, permit me to accompany you.
No, Kotoshiro. You have a key duty to serve as a guardian of our society. In order to contain the reawakened Magatsu's power, we must protect this place. You ought to know this.
But...
Understand, Kotoshiro. I will allow no further harm to come to this planet.
Lady Sukuna-hime.
That you wish to do so is plenty enough. You ought to value your lives more. I know your responsibility is to protect me, so I cannot speak too firmly. But you need not worry like that. Who do you think I am? I am Sukuna-hime, the Ash Maiden of Harukotan. Leave the rest to me. Sukuna-hime! You can't mean to go alone! Kotoshiro! We have to hurry after her!
I cannot. Lady Sukuna-hime has ordered me to serve as protector of this place. And as her guardian, I must see her will done.
Ordered? In that case, Why were you looking for her in the first place? Surely you've been ordered to serve as a protector when we first met. So then, why?
Well,
We can't! If we leave Sukuna Hime on her own! She has no one except you, Kotoshiro!
we still should have some time before she sets foot in enemy territory. I'd like you two to go on ahead. I still have things I must do. Things for my stepmother.
Ah, it's you two.
Sho! We're in a bit of a hurry.
I'm aware. You are headed to Harukaton to assist Sukuna Hime, yes? But you must not. As Ark's overseer, I order you to stand by.
What? Why?
As I told you before, you all are fighting far too much. You've defeated not only the Fallspawn, but Elder, Apprentice, Luther, and even bored a hole out of Gemini's internal universe. And it would not be unusual at all for all the darkness accumulated within your body in the process to erupt at some point.
But...
No buts! Don't you understand? You could die! That's not fair.
Sho, thank you for worrying about us. I'm sorry though, we're gone. We have to help Sukuna Hime and put a stop to Gemini.
Hey, you two! I'm an Ark's overseer! Don't you forget, when the time comes, I'm not going to be able to just let this go. Be safe, please.
Kotoshiro's still not here, but he must be okay. Hang in there, Sukuna Hime. We'll be right there.
Daylord! O Daybreakers! Heed my words! Our Shrine Maiden has gone to Nightfall Castle. At last, our long battle will come to an end. But it is doubtful the battle will shift in favor of we, the Daybreakers. The enemy is strong enough to devour the Nightfallers, while our Shrine Maiden is alone. Even a fool would know that we have no chance. Even so, our Shrine Maiden has departed. Despite being weary from having battled Magatsu, despite being alone, she has gone to fight! She has gone to protect you all! You who do nothing but incessantly complain! Do you understand, Daylord and Daybreakers? She has gone to protect you all! You say it's only natural for her to protect you? Why? No, She should have given up on you a long while ago. Despite that, our Shrine Maiden has always watched over this planet. Even now, she goes into battle to save this world! Lord! Oh, Daylord! I ask of you, what have we Daybreakers learned from our legends? What have we learned from our Shrine Maiden? Our lonely Ashen Child's tears? The gods and people must help each other. That is why Guardians exist. Why have we forgotten this?
It had not occurred to me that the Night Army would be a match for me, but they are rather fearless. Plus, they do precisely what I despise. They seriously make my blood boil. While I realize they are fakes, it gets difficult to take care of them when I think of the children of Harukotan. Not that it is hard to do. Such nostalgic loneliness stems from when I died and was reborn. That is when I was resented by all the Nightfallers and Daybreakers and rejected by my father and mother. I remember it like yesterday. Well, whatever situation I am in now is better than back then. Better than when everyone was my enemy. It's you! And Matoi! Why have you come here? You fools!
Look who's calling who an idiot! Of course we came to save our friend!
You idiots! You have nearly pushed your bodies to their limits. Do not burden yourselves further.
That's right. You're exhausted, Sukuna-hime, so you're not one to talk. While I admit it took us pretty long to get here, was it really long enough for you to completely lose your mind?
My, you have certainly become bolder in the short time we've been apart, Matoi. The ash wind?
Did I make it in time?
Toshiro, why have you come to this place?
The Daylord's mysterious magic. As you said, he is a coward, but one cannot question his mastery of the arts.
I know that. I'm the one who instructed him. I'm asking why you are here.
I came to save my stepmother.
To address me in such a manner, and at a time like this.
Stepmother, I have a message from the Daylord. He said, "We Daybreakers might not be much help, but we stand with the Ash Maiden."
The Dumb Lord said that. Now I see. The presence that appeared outside some time ago was those Daybreaker fools.
Yes. They are being dispatched one after the other to ascertain if we can hold the line of battle.
Then, all we need to do is defeat Gemini in the innermost building. Kotashira, take Sakunahime and flee. Huh? What are you saying, Matoi? I will accompany you. Honestly, in your condition, you just get in our way. Your words sting, Matoi. I would loathe be discarded by the likes of you, and in such a manner. I've got another reason on top of that. Gemini has to be defeated by Arcs, by us. Do as you like. Just do not get yourselves killed. You hear that? Make sure you both definitely return alive. Let's go, partner. It's our mission as Arcs to defeat Gemini.
You're here, Arcs.
You're here, monsters.
We never dreamed you would escape.
Yeah. Thanks to you, our stomach feels queasy.
It's the first time we've suffered like that.
It's also the first time you felt regret. What's wrong? You're so quiet.
Not even a peep. Did we startle you?
Did you lose heart? Did you lose the will to fight?
I feel like I've experienced this before. I wonder why. It's strange. I feel like I remember what I said at this point. I don't feel like fighting. I came here to end you.
That's interesting. What you said is very interesting.
Yeah. It was a good thing we waited. We were able to hear the most interesting words we've heard since we were born.
Okay then.
Shall we?
Monsters fighting each other to death. Let's get started.
Your Majesty, code Q.
Welcome back. Profound darkness.
This is the end Xiao was talking about? No way! Get a grip! It's not your job to protect everyone like that! It was supposed to be me, fighting out there! So... Clarissa the White, lend me your power! To protect the person most important to me! To protect my beloved! It's okay. It's all right now. You must be tired, so rest now. I'm sorry. You two! Oh, Sarah. Can you please take care of them for me? Would you? Matoi? Sorry. It happened just as Xiao said it would. He was right. It's over for me. I doubt anything can be done. But that's okay. I was able to do a lot of things I wanted to do. You regained your memory? Matoi! Oh, Sarah. You were the girl from back then, right? I'm glad. You really got pretty. I felt bad about what happened to you. I don't care about any of that! I have to focus on saving you! I worked so hard for so long to help you, but now this is happening all over again! Yeah, it's tough to go through this again, but it'll be alright. Your big sister is here, and will protect you all. Thanks. You gave me so many important, various things I hold dear. I am content. So... Goodbye.
The toy has gone missing. I have my people out searching for her. But even if we do find her, I'm not sure there's anything you will be able to do. So why don't you just rest up for a change? That's all I can really ask of you right now. You see, this is why getting close to you life forms is rough. Stuff like this hits hard.
You can hear me. This message is encoded for you alone to hear. I await you on Nefarious at the promised location. Come alone.
Don't forget to prepare before setting off. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thanks.
Which quest would you like?
You couldn't save her either, could you? I knew as much from the start. After all, I am but the wasted shade of you who failed to save her from fate. No matter how I altered the flow of time, there was no changing this one single truth. She will become the profound. There was never any chance of saving her. You must realize this now. The only way to save her is to end her yourself. It is not too late to strike her down now. Come with me, for I am you. Join me in bringing her a peaceful demise. Words no longer get through to her. Now that the profound darkness is embedded in her body, it's time to carry out her cherished desire.
Code Dune.
Nuisance.
Completed!
The darkness will not fade. Please.
Blade and pierce it straight through me. Free her, and free me from all of this. Now she will finally have peace. Freed from the chains of destiny that tormented her. Free from a profound darkness. At long last, the day I have waited for is upon us.
I'm so sorry. I must have caused you so much trouble, so much pain. This will make everything right again. This is the way it needed to be. Our wishes have finally been fulfilled. Profound darkness is no more. The universe will at last have peace. There's nothing to be sad about anymore. The future holds only joy now. That's why there's something I want to ask of you. Please don't cry. Smile for me.
This is one outcome, but it is only one of many. All possibilities are already woven together. The answer lies in your future.
You couldn't save her either, could you? And it was much from the start, after all. I am but the wasted shade of you who failed to save her from fate. No matter how I altered the flow of time, there is no changing this one simple truth. She will become the profound. There was never any chance of saving her. You must realize this now. The only way to save her is to end her yourself. It is not too late to strike her down now. Come with me, for I am you. Join me in bringing her a peaceful demise. You wish to prolong her suffering, then, do you? The only way to free her from the bonds of torment is to put an end to her. How can you stand before your very self and say that there is still a way? Your hopes are nothing more than dreams. Now, just as it was 10 years ago, if you leave her be, she will become a profound darkness. And when she does, this world will be no more. She will be the one who crushes her own dreams. Do you truly think she would want that? You who have watched over her, fought alongside her, you, more than anyone, should know better. That is why I must kill her. I must end her life so that she does not have to suffer. Have you ever stopped to consider how your lack of resolution torments her? Enough talk. There is no getting through to you. You dare to stand in my way, do you? I should have ended you back when I first found you. I am Dark Falls, Persona the Masked. My one and only goal is to eliminate the profound. I will eliminate all those who stand against me, and I will take her life with my own hands.
Emergency! Code! Guild!
still resist? She is begging for death. That is why I granted her that end 10 years ago. I still cannot let her go! You dare speak such drivel when the truth stands right before your eyes? You have done all that you can to save her, traveling through and altering time itself, but you never succeeded. And I am proof of that. I am you. No amount of wishful thinking will save you from the truth. All I can hope to do is end her myself. But no words will sway you, will they? The very reason we are both here now is because I could not give up. I knew that I alone could not save her, but still I waited. Perhaps I am the greatest fool of us all. And just what are you suggesting? Are you truly fool enough to think that we can work together to save her? Such hopeless optimism was always in my nature, wasn't it? It's like a long-lost memory now. No matter what happens, no matter what hell you are put through, you will only insist on saving her, won't you? So be it. Go on and struggle against fate itself. Show me how I will face the end of them. You get my aid just this once. The time has come to save her.
Don't forget to prepare before setting off. Thank you very much.
Emergency mission alert. Special training for all ARC's ops is underway. Report to the
Which
quest
quest
counter
would you
to
like?
join the mission.
Your faces are gonna get stuck in those scowls if you're not careful. Would it kill you two to crack a smile?
Xiao, we need an answer. Why have you gone public with the search for Matoi? Actually, maybe the better question is, what are you planning to do after you find her?
Kill her. That's what Xion would do anyway. Kill her, whatever the cost. Even if it meant resorting to something like Code Abyss. Even my calculations confirm that the optimal method for dealing with this situation would be Matoi's immediate obliteration. Xion would say that it's not too late to end her, so we have to find her while we still have the chance.
you?
I'm a backup copy of Xion, made by Xion. You could even say I'm a flawed simulacrum. By any measure of performance, but inferior or no, there's one way in which I surpass her. I can understand the human heart. I'll kill Matoi. I should kill Matoi. I must take Matoi's life. If I were just a straight copy, I'm sure that's exactly what I'd be saying. But my heart is telling me that's not what I want to do. It's telling me not to kill Matoi.
Xiao!
What's my problem? None of this is even remotely logical. I'm not fit to be the administrator. Okay, that's enough chatter. We've still got things that need doing.
Hey, hell of a situation, huh?
We heard about most of it. Let us help too.
Marlo and I will do everything we can to help you, no matter what the Ark's philosophy is.
We put you through so much trouble. We want to repay that debt.
We didn't just trouble you with things. We were also saved by you, many, many times.
Now, it is our turn. Let us help you with whatever you need.
I don't know how useful we'll be, but we should at least be able to lead the way.
Do not forget, you are not alone.
We have the same mindset as you. Don't ever give up.
How should I say this?
Leave it, Echo. With that irritating expression on your face, anything you say is moot. Matoi morphed into the profound darkness, and there's no sign of her. That's all, okay?
Gee, Zeno! Be a little considerate.
It's fine. There's no one here who will get depressed to find that out. It's also clear what we need to do. We have no time to reflect and get depressed, right? That's a good reaction. Of course, you look just like my mentor. And as far as I'm concerned...
You're gonna say that it's your duty as a senior to help out a junior, right? You're one of the 6, but you're not going to wait for ARCS as a whole to decide its direction?
I don't know anything about that boring stuff. Helping a junior is my duty. Isn't that what you want to do too, Echo?
Well, if I let you be, it would inconvenience you. Seems like a shame, considering how much you've helped us out.
Yeah, that's why you do as you like.
Remember, no matter what happens, we're your allies. Something up? You don't look like yourself, like you're all wound up. If you don't get some R&R, you won't be able to do anything, you know?
Look, I don't think this is the time to poke fun.
Ugh, you're so serious, too. It's horrible seeing everyone look so intense. Why is everyone so stressed out?
That's because we're up against the profound darkness, which primarily consists of Matoi.
Sure, but it'll be fine. Our friends on the case. They helped you and me, so they'll help Matoi with time to spare. Trust me, we're fine. Also, this time the ARCS ops are joining the effort. It would be screwy if we failed.
Wow. You're always so optimistic.
that's the only thing I can do. All I can really do is have faith in the best outcome and welcome everyone back with a big smile on my face. I pretty much said what I can. After that, all I can really do is... Oh yeah! Let's have a celebration for the entire ARCS team when everyone's returned safely from this battle. Should it be for good wishes? Or for victory? Well, it doesn't matter what it is on the surface as long as everyone's happy. Alright, bring everyone back, okay? Don't leave anyone behind.
The big sister from ARC's #1 informant, Patia!
And I am Tia, the little sister of Patia.
Right at the start, I have a question for you. Do you want to help Matoy, or do you want to abandon her? If you want to abandon her, then this convo is over. Go home and relax. But if you want to help her, listen to what I have to say.
You might have heard about the search underway for Matoy, but her whereabouts have already been ascertained.
We haven't pinpointed the exact location just yet, but it seems like Zhao found her long before we did. He just hasn't found a way to handle the situation yet. I guess that's why he kept it away from everyone.
No, he must be harboring a solution within himself. I'm guessing he doesn't want to move forward with it, so he's withholding everything until he can come up with a different plan.
Zhao is pretty frantic, and due to that, he leaks information.
He's frantically searching for a different solution all by himself.
But that's bad! Totally and utterly bad! We can't forgive him for keeping info from us and doing all the work himself!
Whatever his reason was, we can't forgive him for wrongfully concealing information. After all, we're...
Patia, ARC's #1 informant! By the way, did you know that Patia has a third Phantom member?
Her whereabouts are also unknown at this time, and it's causing problems for us.
Please save her. Do it in exchange for all the information we gave you.
Of course, we'll compensate you if you succeed.
Exactly! Patia will provide you a lifetime worth of information.
Please, think about it.
I've heard most of what's going on. About why Matoy vanished, and everything leading up to it. I wonder what it's like to fight for someone you care about. When I talked to Matoy before, she said over and over that it was for everyone's sake. I didn't understand back then. And I still don't understand. But seeing the look on your face made me realize something, boss. Being the one left behind while someone fights on your behalf is pretty damn frustrating. I mean, I'm just in the peanut gallery and I'm mad enough to speak up. I can't imagine how you must be feeling, boss. You shouldn't keep those feelings inside. Let them out! If you don't show Matoy you're mad at her, nothing's gonna change. Tell her not to just up and vanish. Tell her she shouldn't be satisfied with this. Tell her not to let it end this way. I sure as hell don't want it to end up like this. I can't stand it.
I heard all about it! About everything! The regret and sorrow for that double suicide. I understand it well, and it pains me. Still, please do not give up. Please do what needs to be done while bearing those thoughts. If you do that, a path will surely open for you. I know from experience. Trust me. In order to do that, I, who am unworthy, prepared as best as I could to be of help to you. And I pledge my devotion to you, right here and now.
The heat is oppressive, but there is no mistaking my words to you. If you do nothing, there is no potential. Potential is born from volition. That's the way of all things. While I'm doubtful whether Katori can be useful to anyone, we are also AUX operatives. So, we will put all of our effort into working with you.
Fear not! Consider us your sturdy bedrock. Do speak up if you need something. It is you. By yourself today, it seems. It is okay. You don't have to tell me everything. I met Xiao, the apprentice. I know what happened. Matoi, nor are you to blame. I was planning on doing the same thing. Rather, I should praise you properly. Matoi demonstrated the power within her to protect what she wanted to. She determined what she wanted to protect and mustered up the power to do so. That is remarkable. As a friend, I am proud of her. Although, I really do not feel like praising her. To cause those who remain in sorrow and to use the word protected is absurd. Mind you, I say this for your ears as well. It is sad to be left behind. You would do well to remember that. I would hope that my words are persuasive, as someone who is eternally young and has always been left behind.
Listen, do you know why I didn't go back to the mothership and stayed here instead? I enjoy watching everyone working so diligently. When I watch everyone, I realize that I too am alive. Matoi came to see me often. One thing I noticed: she was flighty and uncertain. I never tired of watching her risky and immature behavior. I never knew what she would do. We also came to know her and looked after her over the last 10 years. She really continued to do the best she could. Is it possible that my and Matoi's journey will end this way?
Are you nervous? Well, I can't say I blame you. Darkness always lurks in behind prosperity. If the whole universe were prosperous, the darkness would be immeasurable. couldn't even fathom how many photons we'd need to expel that darkness. If we asked everyone if we'd be able to win, I'd side with the ones who answer no. However, now is different from then. The Photoners thought that perhaps by sacrificing a single life, they could save the world. On the other hand, ARX is united in saving just one being. I think it's a stupid and immensely inefficient way to lead, but I like it. I was a little disenchanted that the same thing was going to happen again, but it didn't. Yay, A+. I hate Falspawn. I also hate Photoners. I think I can come to like all of the ARX ops, though. Including you, of course. So make sure you help them out. What? What's this? What's wrong? You okay? You're making a really strange face. Did I say something strange? It's too late to be saying something like that. I've only ever been able to say strange things.
Hey, mate. UC's up there. So far, I got her to understand that I'm her brother. She won't talk to me. It has gotten a little better, though. She isn't running from me as soon as she sees me. I'm wearing this outfit because the one I had before got torn up. Yusi's did as well. So, what's going on with you? What about Matoy? I see. Even so, mate, don't give up. I'll help you out.
What an irresponsible way to talk. You're facing the profound darkness and you're saying not to give up?
So you were listening, Yusi?
Don't get the wrong idea. I would be burdened if you stayed with me forever. I suppose you came here to ask me how to bring that girl Matoy back? That's too bad, because I don't know. I was just a half-finished anomaly, and I can't imagine Dark Falls returning to normal beings. The profound darkness is the same. You can do everything in your power, but it's futile.
That's no way to talk. My mate's doing it for her.
What I'm saying is, if you're thinking of what's good for her, give her a quick death so she can be at peace. But I see in your eyes, and Often's, the determination to save her. As I said earlier, I was just a half-finished anomaly, so I turned back into a human. If that Matoy girl is like me, you might be able to return her to normal. I don't know how you'd go about it. That's for you to figure out on your own. I can only imagine that you two will continue to bug the heck out of me. Surprisingly, that might be effective. Photons convert emotion to power, after all.
You see.
Alright, the conversation's over, so go on. You're gonna get on my nerves if both of you start hanging around me.
I'm so sorry. If I had just been more adamant about stopping you.
None of this would have happened if I had forced you to stop the attack.
But they're right, Philia. What's done is done. No use worrying about it.
But, Azunami,
Everyone doing their best has culminated into this very moment. So don't waste a second on ifs or buts. I bet you don't regret the things you've done, right? Think of it this way. This isn't over yet. In fact, we're all gearing up right now to go write ourselves a new chapter. It's gonna be one fierce fight, that's for sure. I bet we'll rack up tons of injuries. That being said, we'll need the people patching us up to be at the top of their game. Isn't that right, Philia?
yes, you're right. I do need to keep it together so I can give Matoy a good, firm talking to when she gets back.
Something tells me I don't even have to ask what you're up to, do I? Let me give you a hand. I don't mind putting my life on the line if it's for your sake.
You shouldn't be so quick to throw your life away, Kuna.
Kasra, what's that about?
I thought maybe I'd give you a little morality lesson.
I'm not in the mood for jokes.
Well then, perhaps instead of moralizing, I'll just give you the truth instead. There are many who fight alongside your friend here. But there's only one person who can uplift and inspire the weary and wounded who return from battle. One very special person. And yet, this same person, this very special person, wants to run off to battle, not listening to reason. Why is that, I wonder?
Listen to you. Always beating around the bush, you shifty devil of a man.
I'm just glad you seem to follow what I'm getting at.
What do you think? What should I do? I know. I knew even before I asked. The me no one knows. And the me everyone does. You knew exactly what you needed to do from the start. Didn't you, Kuna? Just so we're clear, this wasn't something you talked me into, okay?
Whatever pleases you. I only care about the end result, not the how or why. I had also considered pressuring you by pointing out your sheer lack of ability. But it seems there's no need for that now.
You really need to learn when to stop flapping your gums. Okay, I've decided. Once everything is over and you make it back, I'll throw a super special performance for you. Just promise me you'll make it back. And that you'll bring her with you.
You want to know where Matoy is? Well, we're still on the hunt. I'll let you know as soon as we find out. We're working on a way to bring her back to normal too. Why don't you take a load off for now?
Come on, Shao. I thought you promised you'd put lying behind you. That was 6 months ago. It seems Matoy's down in the ruins on the Various. Just waiting, still as a statue.
Hulk!
The Overseer's job is to share intel freely, Shao, not to spread untruths. I don't see how you can get upset at me. Besides, how much hope do you really have of finding a way to bring her back to normal? Hey, what about you? Anything come to mind? That's not really much of an answer. But, come to think of it, what more fitting answer could there be from an ARCS operative? If you want to protect someone, you do it. If you want to save someone, you make it happen. I'm sure that's the feeling that drives all of us, deep down at our cores. If photons, tethered to dark desires and emotions, were responsible for birthing the profound darkness by mistake, maybe it's photons that'll set all of this right again too. Photons, bound to the power of a pure, unbending will, strong enough to face the profound darkness itself.
This goes against everything an observer should do. Nothing about it makes any sense. But I guess that's why. It's exactly what I need to do. Okay, it's all up to you. I'm sending you to Matoi. You'll have the full force of ARC's strength behind you. The future defies calculation, and it goes beyond omniscience. And I'm leaving it all in your hands. Matoi should be further up ahead. She's just waiting there, motionless. Now remember, but if you strike down a body made of photons, it'll just flicker back to life. We'll just have to bind it there instead. I've got a plan all set to go, and the others are ready to lend a hand. All of ARCS is mobilized. Since we're pulling out all the stops, we can't let it get away from us. We have to confine it there, without fail. Believe in us, and press on. Six, do you all read me? I hope everyone understands the plan.
Excuse me, Shao. I suspect there may be two among us who might benefit from an explanation.
Haha! Who is it? Speak up, speak up! Don't be ashamed. Raise those hands high.
Me!
What's that, Clara's craze? You don't get the plan? Well, guess what? Neither do I!
Come on, Kasra, don't look at me. I know what's going on.
All right, nitwits. That is enough nonsense for one lifetime. Surely you can find more efficient ways to ease your nerves.
This plan could come undone if we allow even a single slip. Shao, would you explain it once more?
It's nothing to be too worked up about. Your task is to set up the containment barrier. We're going to use Sukuna Hime's sealing barrier to keep Matoi bound here.
Sukuna Hime, the maiden of Harukotan. Just when did you obtain this information?
I mean, I haven't been just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. Sukuna Hime used 6 points to form the sealing circle. And we have 6 of you, with your cosmogenic arms. You 6 on the council will use your cosmogenic arms to set up and activate the barrier. This is the profound darkness we're up against. So slowing it down may be our only option, but sealing it here just temporarily would be enough.
Let me get this straight. I just have to get to the target location and give it a good whack with Clarissa?
That about sums it up.
Anyway, I'll give you more detailed instructions as we go, so that'll do for now. Good luck, everyone.
Right!
The large-scale operation has ended. Thank you for your support.
Falspawn than usual. But hear me out. You cannot allow them to stop you. You've got to keep pressing further and further inward. Forget about what's happening around you. Just think about one thing. Saving Matoi. Well, I knew Matoi would see the sealing circle, and I had a feeling she'd come up with her own plan. But going so far as to copy Dark Falls to go after the trio of heroes seems like that's breaking the rules a little bit.
Worry not, Shao. We are the trio of heroes. Let us cut through these imitation Dark Falls with a single stroke and carve a path toward the future.
No doubt. We would be besmirching our titles if we turned tail at such a trivial fight. And to think, the profound darkness would give me a stab at Luther. How very thoughtful of it. I've been positively longing for the opportunity to kill him with my own 2 hands.
I know I'm not like the other two. My cosmogenic arm may not be the real deal, and I'll even admit I'm inexperienced. But the name that I've inherited is real! I am the true Claris Craze, following in the footsteps of my predecessors! On the honor of my name, there's no way I can lose!
Honestly, when are you going to learn not to try and bear all these burdens yourself? It's not just you who has to win here, Claris Grace. It's all of us. Remember that, okay?
I know. How could I forget something like that? This is more than just my own fight. This is our fight!
I can hear it. A hollow voice, brimming with remorse. It went so far as to sacrifice its loved ones to create a new world. And now the world has gone terribly wrong. Oh, it must have been so hard. I can hear it, a thunderous voice, bubbling with anger. It says it had its very existence whisked away, twisted and tampered with, denied any freedom. It must have been so painful. I can hear it, a frightened voice, trembling with regret. It does not know who it is. All it can do is cover its ears and shut the world out. The sorrow it must know. Even the strongest among us has a heart full of hardship, pain, and sorrow. If I could just take all of that away and disappear, everyone would be left with nothing but joy. And yet, it's so strange. Why do I feel this way? Is it because I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders? But I was born to shoulder this exact burden. So, why do I still feel so alone?
six are safe and the barrier is in place. This should keep the profound darkness sealed tight down here.
We of the Six must pool all our strength into maintaining this barrier.
That means the rest is all up to you, and I've had about enough already, to be honest.
Limitations though they were, we trio of heroes did fight against Dark Falls. I do hope you won't think too poorly of us for stepping aside.
Listen, bonehead! I still want to talk about all kinds of stuff with my predecessor! Get it done right, or you'll have to answer to me!
Same here. I've still got a ton that I want to talk to her about. So bring her back, alright? I want to see both of you in one piece when this is all over. I'll never forgive you if the two of you don't make it back.
Not too scary when she's all worn down like that, is she? Well, all I have to say is, I don't have a damn thing to say. Where there's a will, you'll find a way.
And whichever way it goes, I'll be here to catch you if you fall. Just do your best and go easy on yourself, huh? Listen, don't you forget that you got all of us backing you up.
Now, show me your answer.
Emergency! Code due!
is no measuring how kind you are. Here I was, ready to do this, but I don't think I can now. That kindness of yours can be a real curse sometimes, you know. Even when I was consumed by absolute darkness, your voice alone could still reach me. That's how I made it back. This is it, though. My very last chance. My last chance to make things right. The profound darkness has already manifested inside me, and it's too late to stop it. But if I die right here, right now, I can finally lock it away forever. I can stop this, once and for all. So if that kindness of yours won't let you do what must be done, then I'll do it myself.
Awaken, Clarissa! No. Awaken, Sheila! I am ready to end this accursed cycle once and for all. Please, lend me your power.
As you wish.
What are you?
Suitable as you may be for this, in the end, you are part of us, while I am a Dark Falls. Why then should I not be the one inside of whom the darkness gathers? I see now what must be done to save the one person I wish to protect. If I can save her now, that is enough for me. I need nothing more.
sorry. I'm so sorry. When it mattered, I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I ended up costing you your lives.
You may not know it, but you and I once made a promise together. Don't cry. Smile.
We have received the profound darkness. Now she will live on, as will you. But know this, it has not been eradicated. Eventually, it will take shape once more. I have never seen a timeline in which the profound darkness has appeared with the Dark Falls by its side and been defeated. And yet, I have never seen a timeline in which she was rescued either. The rest depends on you. Go and weave a timeline beyond the reaches of omniscience. Consider that our one and only final wish.
Now, that just wasn't fair. Leaving, before we even had a chance to thank them or say goodbye. How could they? But I was told to smile. So for now, I'll try. I'll keep this smile up until it's okay to cry. After all, they said the profound darkness would come back. And since it's essentially our fault it's been revived, we ought to be the ones to destroy it. I assume the Dark Falls are also on their way, and we still have to do something about the Fall Spawn. Our plates are totally full. Who has time to stand around crying? Right? There's no time to waste. Oh, wait, that's so strange. I really tried to smile. This shouldn't be... Stop! Stop it! Come on! How can you say that to me right now? Now you're the one not playing fair. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't think I could keep my promise. I missed you.
try to see the world again as I'd never seen. But how can I rid this sorrow away that lingers inside of me? And how can I live up to the love you gave when you saved me from the dark? Bright stars to see how beautiful all you've given me. Once more I feel more than I ever felt before. But how can this be the way it's to be if you are not here to see? And how can this all be how it's meant to be? But I'll carry on, I promise you. Hello to life, to everything. There is so much yet to see and more to be. I have you in my heart, in every breath I take. Now it's up to me to be who I am. Once more I am, because of you. You have given me a way to carry on. Journey of my life, commence the moment you let me to that someone, the Time does move on, no matter how, or no matter who. Still, from the Lord, a new begins. I begin with you. I fell asleep, then I woke to you standing in front of me. It was as if you popped right out of my dreams just to rescue me. I dream to be with you from now through everything. I can see a whole new world with you beside. I was lost alone, didn't know my right from wrong. Now it's crystal clear who I wish to be. I hope in time you feel the same. For as long as I'm with you, I'm satisfied. Nothing I won't do to save you when you need me to. When you need me to. How can we save all we hold so dear when it's one or the other? Hardly fair the choices where to make, but we need to for better times. Hello to life, to everything. There is so much yet to see and more to be. I had you in my heart,
So hear me out. To be painfully honest, I was pretty sure we would fail. All my calculations said that between you and Matoi, one of you wouldn't make it back. I was even running simulations to figure out how to keep arcs running after the loss. Well, now it's all out the airlock. I have to take all my calculations and estimates and go back to square one. Honestly, it's a huge relief. I hated the idea of calculating a future without you or Matoi. I've never been so glad to get the math wrong, or to learn that my predictions aren't set in stone. I have a sneaking suspicion that Shion feels the same way.
But we're not out of the woods yet. That still leaves us facing one major problem.
Welcome back, Matoi.
Thanks, Xiao.
Your new outfit looks like a perfect match.
Yes, thanks for that too. But about what happens next?
Of course. You mean the profound darkness returning, yes? You both saw Persona when transformed into the profound darkness, right? It may have managed a swift retreat, but I'm sure it'll be back before long. Of course, we'll be in perfect shape to greet it with guns blazing. We're getting ready for arcs to face it, with the 6 at the forefront. You, and you too, Matoi. We'll get through this battle thanks to the two of you. Get ready, because we're going to be asking a whole lot of you.
Right!
Don't forget to prepare before setting off. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thanks.
Which quest would you like? Which quest would you like?
Profound darkness has been revived. At this rate, it'll devour the entire planet of Nefarious and regain its full strength. If that happens, it'll mean the end of the universe. We must stop it at all costs. It appears to be anticipating that we'll attack when it attempts to devour the planet. Looks like it's gotten a head start on us by churning out Gemini en masse. We're talking some really mind-boggling numbers here. If we can't break through that Gemini wall, we'll never be able to reach the profound darkness itself. It probably wants to devour the planet and go on spreading throughout the universe, while we grapple with its minor distractions. We can't let that happen. If we don't stop it right here and right now, the universe will end. Everything will be fine, though. If we have you, I'm certain it'll all work out. There's no need to prepare for every scenario. No. We all know that you can do this.
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open The path to the profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
Emergency! Code! Due!
forget to prepare before setting off. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thanks.
Which quest would you like? Which quest would you like?
Profound darkness has been revived.
profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
Emergency! Code!
Don't forget to prepare before setting off. Thank you very much. Which quest would you like?
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely.
Emergency! Code!
how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely.
Emergency!
profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
What happened to the profound darkness? Right. No, of course you don't know. Even I can't feel it anymore. But I think we finally put an end to it, didn't we?
It might not be the decisive win we'd hoped for, but it seems we've at least blocked the profound darkness from manifesting itself.
Shao!
I couldn't be sure just looking at the numbers alone. I'm glad I came to see for myself. There are traces of the time stream everywhere here. It's remarkable. Then there's the profound darkness, which we fought back before it could be resurrected. And for one fleeting moment, I sensed the presence of Persona.
What does it all mean, Shao?
For the two of you, this may be heavy news to bear. But will you bear it all the same?
Yes, I want to know too. I want to understand what happened here.
If you say so. Before I do, though, just know that this isn't an immutable fact, but simply my understanding of the situation as it stands now. You and the rest of ARCs managed to fight back the profound darkness and keep it from corrupting Nefarious. That battle probably wore down the powers of the profound darkness, letting Persona, its vessel, rise to the surface. Persona saw a chance and seized it. As soon as that opportunity appeared, they unleashed their power.
You're talking about the time stream, right?
Exactly. They turned back time for themselves to just before the profound darkness was resurrected. Bringing along something with such massive photon energy as the profound darkness meant that was the limit they could turn back the clock. Thanks to that, the profound darkness was bound to the moment just before it was revived on Nefarious. But time was only rewound, not altered forever. It was bound to try and revive itself again, here. When it did, ARCs, and more specifically, you, would be there to fight and weaken it.
So it could be rewound again, right back to before the profound darkness was revived. Over and over again. For all of eternity. So you're telling me they're just trapped in a loop, repeating the same battle forever? That's terrible! Isn't there something we can do to save them? There must be.
Even the photoners could only seal the profound darkness away, nothing more. It frustrates me to admit, but this is the best we can do right now. There's no telling how long this cycle will persist. Sure, it worked this time. But what next time? Or the next? What about the 10th time around? Even if I have time to focus on my calculations, I can't guarantee I'll find answers. But Persona and Shion have granted us at least this much time. We could have easily met our ends here, obliterated in our ignorance. But thanks to them, we still get to live to see tomorrow. We can't waste what precious little time we have. There has to be a solution out there somewhere.
Yes, we'll find it. I know we will. We have you after all. The one who helped me, who saved me. The answers we're after must be just ahead, in the future that you and Shion paved the way towards. So please, wait for us. I promise, we'll be back for you.
Hey, great timing.
My brain feels totally fried.
You really don't have to try and get through this all at once. I have materials prepared for everything, you know?
Yeah, but how am I supposed to stay focused on those walls of text? They're not gonna do it, but I still want to be ready, so let's go!
No, really, we're only making matters worse by cramming like this. It's time for a break. There's something I want to talk to you about anyway.
And what might that be?
I want to get you up to date on everything, including everything I just told Ulk. I'm planning to gradually step back from overseeing the everyday operations of ARCs. I'll still make the calculations and predictions, of course, but there's a number of reasons why. For one, I've seen how centralized control works out. Plus, I want ARCs to move forward of its own volition. But more than anything else, I want to focus on figuring out how we're going to overcome the profound darkness. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure there is a way to start. But we can't just sit on our hands. I don't want any more sacrifices made. The only thing holding the profound darkness back right now is you. Or rather, Persona. You push back the profound darkness, chipping away at its power. Persona emerged from its weakened state and used their powers to activate the time stream. They keep turning back time for themselves to just before the profound darkness returned. But they can't go back any further. So they keep doing it over and over, keeping its powers locked away.
But that means Persona has to keep...
Exactly. They're sacrificing themselves for the benefit of us all. The thing is, we can't be sure how long this cycle will last. That's exactly why I want to focus on my calculations and find us a way to get everyone out alive. But, unfortunately, it seems we still have some other disturbances to handle first.
We've got a situation on our hands!
Often?
I didn't even see you there, mate. Listen, I'm not sure exactly how to explain this, but... Well, you see, so there's Yusi, right? Something came from her, or from somewhere, or was maybe, like, birthed? I don't know how to explain it all, okay? Just, can you come with me right now? Please. It'll make more sense if you see it for yourself. I'm begging you, mate.
He seemed flustered.
His vitals all check out, so this is clearly nothing life-threatening. But whatever it is, it sure has him worked up. It seems a new future that no one yet knows is beginning to come to fruition before our very eyes. I have a feeling this may be the final divergence matrix I give you. I'm trying to devise another way to visualize the possibilities, but we'll save that for another time, I guess. For now, just do what you always do.
Don't forget to prepare before setting off. Thank you very much.
Welcome.